was a really interesting, exciting, and kind of scary time in Los Angeles and in the country, because we were right after the riots of '92. So we had this, dramatic, traumatic event that had happened. And, a lot of people have been hurt. We had seen, 500 buildings burned down, and, had this feeling of utter chaos, but also, just intensive misery. So much poverty that kind of came to the fore in glittery Los Angeles.
We didn't have all the answers locked up at the very beginning, but certainly the first and foremost is to have impact.
We started by, we got to do something. And we weren't exactly sure what that something was.
How do we do things on a bigger scale? How do we create permanent partners and allies? If we're going to build a movement of strong advocates for what's fair and decent and just in this world, then we needed to do it over time.
What if we created this new organization where we could start creating our own policies and we could start organizing coalitions?
The idea of an organization that can take a dialogue that has been shaped by hardening of two sides, business and sometimes labor, and say, if you can listen to me for a second, I'm going to define success that's meaningful to you and to you and to you.
So the LAANE model that is so successful today includes research, it includes coalition building, it includes communications, it includes organizing and public policy. When you put all those pieces together, we're unbeatable.
LAANE has had some success, but we have a long way to go.
Our economy is very difficult right now. We have so many people that are looking for jobs. We have to make sure that there is opportunity available to them, but we also have to make sure that when they get that job that they are not exploited.
I think there's a lot of organizing to do. People are ready to fight. This economy has made companies and employers more greedy and have used this economy as an excuse to exploit workers, and workers cannot take it. People are fed up. People are ready to take that next step.
It's not going to be the Fortune's 500. That's not what's going to define the success of Los Angeles and its economy. It's going to be the ability for that economy to be very inclusive, very diverse, and creating a climate where those businesses can thrive, and that the thriving of those businesses produces a direct link with the prosperity and the security of the workers who are in them.
We've got to create good jobs, and we've got to create a lot of good jobs. And then how do we educate our children? How do we make sure we have health care for all? How do we make sure we have thriving neighborhoods where we all have access to grocery stores and parks, and a decent quality of life? That's a tall order, but it's within the possibilities of this generation.
Persistence, courage, and vision. That is what Madeline Janus is all about.
Madeline has done something that most people don't know how to do, and that is to create something wholly new without any template, and to have it succeed and prosper and grow.
She's created what LAANE is today for our good and for the well-being of many, many people.
On behalf of workers like myself, I want to say thank you. And there's no words to show my admiration and gratitude for all the hard work you've done.